excited to have you joining us online today. We also have a great in-studio audience. I'm looking at all of you out there in the What's Trending abyss. And over on the couch, you can see her every week as Bonnie on CW's The Vampire Diaries. She's also been recently making noise in the music world with her single, Put Your Graffiti on Me. Please welcome the hot and fun Kat Graham.
Hey.
He's a comedian and a Second City alum. He stars as Winston on Fox's New Girl, one of the best comedies on TV, might I add. Honestly, we love New Girl here at What's Trending. We're not just blowing smoke up your butt. Our staff watches the new episodes during lunch or during makeup. So please welcome the extremely funny Lamorne Morris.
Thank you. Thank you. I clap for myself all the time. You've done a great job.
And from our partners at chill.com, the man who lets us know what all of you are thinking throughout the show, Mark Husvet.
Well, thanks, Shira. You too can be part of the discussion by joining the live chat on youtube.com/what's trending or tweet us at what's trending.
You have that down.
I know.
We teach you well. So, Kat, finally you're here. You've been traveling. You got in like this morning.
This morning, I hope I
appreciate
don't come
it.
across like a cardboard cutout on
Oh
your
my
couch.
God, she's beautiful. She could get no sleep.
Only for
until
you.
well. So you have your single, which has been
Right.
getting so much attention.
Right.
Perez Hilton blogging all about it. How do you get
Lots.
Perez to love your stuff? Because I'm sure he gets pitched so many things.
Perez likes what he likes, you know what I mean? I don't think you can get Perez
course.
to like anything. He kind of makes his own decisions and stuff like that. But a lot of people have been, Pete even tweeted it, which has been really great. And he's a guest today, so it's been really great.
And tell us about the single. The video on YouTube just reached over 1 million views.
Yeah, on Vivo in like 5 days. So I guess we went viral. Is that
You
is
went
that the
viral,
term? We
girl.
went viral, so it's good. I mean, the fans have been like amazing and so supportive and been such a huge part of this journey. And it just showed how powerful the internet is and how powerful people are. And if they like something, they're just gonna watch it. They're gonna play it. They're gonna read it. They're gonna tweet it. You know. So
We
it's
know
good.
you as an actress, obviously, but was music always something you wanted to do?
Not only was it something I always wanted to do, it was something I've always been doing. Like I've been doing music and I worked with the Peas before I was even on Vampire Diaries. A lot of people don't know that, but it's cool. Like the more music I make and the more I'm on the show, people are starting to finally find out. So
That's
it's good.
cool. And what's
good.
next after this single?
Well, I don't know. It really depends on what the people decide, really, for me. You know, I really want to keep promoting the song and probably release an EP and an album. And I'm still recording. I've been recording for years straight now, so it's cool.
It's a new way to do it. Just put out a single. Why do you need an entire album?
I think an album is important, though. I do, but it has to be really well thought out.
Lamorne,
What?
now it's on to you.
Ugh.
Let's put the spotlight on you.
Back on her.
Boyfriend,
All right.
congrats on New Girl. And there was an interesting way that all came about.
Yeah, it was.
The industry story.
During pilot season, I was offered New Girl,
Yeah.
but I was already offered 2 hours prior to that a show on CBS called The Assistants.
Okay.
So I had to pass on New Girl, which was weird, but then they, cast Damon Wayans Jr. His show on ABC got picked up for 2nd season. My show on CBS did not get picked up at all, and then so here I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a Hollywood story.
It is, and I have 15 auditions for it though, so it's kind of
15 auditions,
15,
yeah.
15.
Wow.
The most gruesome / ridiculous process.
What's that like as an actor to go through that?
Well, it's 50-50. It's half of it is like, well, they still like me, but the other half is, I mean, damn, do they still like me?
You're
because
super neurotic.
I'm going in, there's like Lance Gross in there with his shirt off and his abs all out, looking good, and I'm like, I don't look like this. I don't look like him, So there's a lot of that. So I was very confused as to what was going on, but eventually I got it.
And at what point did you meet Zoe? Does she come in?
During that audition process. She was great. The moment I walked in the room, she was very nice, and we would read lines together and warm up together. So yeah, it was a good process for me to learn how to do that, and hopefully I'll never have to do it again.
Yes, it'll be done forever, the audition process for you.
Oh my God.
What is it about Zoe in the show that's so adorkable?
I like that word.
I know.
Well-
I'm going to so overuse that word today.
She's adorable and she's a dork, and so that's what it is. No, she's just a great person. Her personality is, she likes to say that her character is her when she was a 13-year-old girl, and our creator Liz Meriwether is the exact same way. If you see her, you'll see what I mean by that. She's a weirdo, and she's really,
Nice.
she's really funny.
13-year-old weirdo.
13-year-old weirdo. That's great.
Totally get it. Well, we're so happy to have you both on. So thank you. And let's move on to our first topic, shall we? All right, let's go.
Yes.
As we mentioned earlier in the show, Facebook announced this week that they bought the photo sharing and filtering app Instagram for a whopping $1 billion. Some people are wondering if the company and its 33 million users are really worth this type of money. And I find it a bit ironic that a photo sharing startup is getting bought for big money while Kodak, an iconic company, is in bankruptcy. A sign of the times, my friends. So do you both use Instagram? What do you think it is about the app that had so many people just jumping on it?
I don't know.
Lamorne.
We just started, we have our own personal Instagrams,
Yeah.
but we're not like crazy,
Right.
you know, posters. I mean, like if we see a picture, we take it, but maybe we're behind on the times. We're just not cool
I
enough
must
to
be
know what's
behind
going on.
because I thought you take a picture with your phone and then stick it online. But now you can take a picture with a different app.
It's the filter, I think.
It's the filter that makes it
People
cool.
want to feel artistic,
Yeah.
Lamorne.
They want to look like they just did something really awesome.
Yeah, and share it with the world, and that's what it's all about. Because I think more people are not just using Facebook or Twitter directly to upload. It's the world of the mobile apps right now that
Right.
we're in.
Well, and Facebook arguably and admittedly had a deficiency in mobile. Their app is kind of like meh, and they found that these other photo apps were actually offering a better product. Filters, the ability to share with friends
And
directly.
community. I mean, you're talking about in 2 years, this guy who's in his 20s built out a community of 33 million people using this.
Right.
That's like 33
Yeah.
million people listening
It's
to your music.
crazy. I think that Instagram is kind of like the visual version of Facebook, so incorporating it is actually a really, really smart idea so that people will start to look at them as kind of the same company,
Yeah.
which is what they want, which is really smart.
And it's interesting that they did it before they went public. Like, why would they do a huge buy? Because now you know they're gonna, Facebook is going public soon, and you know they're gonna have to go back and do new documentation and all that, but it's because it was so successful that they definitely thought it was gonna be bought up at a certain point by Google or Apple or another big company.
I bet you there was probably a bidding war or something. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
you just start off with like, I'm gonna offer you $1 billion.
I offered them money. They totally turned me down.
I gave them $5 offer. They shut me down.
That was your
They
fault.
never called me back.
and a monthly amount, you know, like a rental amount.
my
Yeah.
God.
$10 a month.
And I wash your Jeeps. Swear to God, I wash them.
Well, I'm going to dork out a little bit because
Go.
there was this great analysis done by this guy, Don Dodge, and he said, look, they have 33 million users. It's about $30 a user is what they paid. Now, according to Facebook's valuation at $80 billion, they have 800 million users. So that's $100 a user. So that actually, theoretically, like they figured out somewhere, these social apps, the users are worth about $20 to $50.
There's a math to it, actually, when it comes down to it. It's not like just like throw down $1 billion out of nowhere.
Right.
These people are smart. One of my favorite tweets came from Dennis K. Berman at DK Berman. Remember the day, 550-day-old Instagram is worth $1 billion. 116-year-old New York Times is worth $967 million. How's that for a bit of a slap in the face? And there's a ton of other funny tweets College Humor had as well. I mean, people were just basically going crazy over this. Does this make you want to launch a startup? The fact that you can do this out of nowhere? Does this give you an entrepreneurial mindset, Lamorne?
Scratch and sniff app or something.
That could be cool.
Yeah, just smell it. And I don't know how to do the scent thing. I mean, that's for somebody else to figure out. But yeah, I want to start that up.
You can have the idea, you're the spokesperson,
Yeah.
you're the celebrity, you can make it big.
It's good.
Let's get really, really rich, filthy rich. We like buy diamond mines and stuff like that.
Is
You
tech
can make an
become-
app for anything, though.
That's the thing, you can make an app for anything. Do you think tech is becoming the new Hollywood? How sexy it is and how big it is and how many headlines it's getting?
When you
Kat?
put it like that, and you
Yeah.
describe it like that, you can make anything
can be the pitch
sexy.
woman.
Yeah, you just totally pitched it to me. I'm like, forgot what we were talking about, but whatever you said, yes.
But I mean, even you, we were talking about how social media is important for your audience.
It's really important. I feel like people want to feel connected to whether it's like their products or like their artists and celebrities or actors or whatever. But it also has to feel genuine. You know, I don't feel like you should take advantage of the fact that people want to connect to you. It should come from like a place that you just want to share. You just want to genuinely share a piece of your life or a product or something because you feel like people will enjoy it.
Yeah, well, definitely, like Bieber, that was the breakout moment, I think, for Instagram when Bieber tweeted him stuck in traffic in Los Angeles. And that was an authentic moment. I felt his frustration. Well, the best part of this story, though, really, co-founder Kevin Systrom taught himself how to code and make his ideas into reality. These success stories should inspire all of us that if you have an idea, figure out how to build it and do it yourself. And if you want to learn how to code, there's a great site called codeacademy.org. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. Just do it yourself.